them through the first 6 months of his career through talent, Enzo.
Yeah, he does. He's one of the fighters that I wanted to watch live. He's no nonsense left hand. He's just waiting for his opponent to throw a shot and he can react to that shot. But he's showing a bit too much. But over time he will learn. He's only young. He's going to get better.
I'll tell you what, that was a really sharp body shot, and already Narvaez is feeling the effects of these. Oh, another chopper goes in as well. He's starting to unload here early in career.
Good shot, cut down low base, through corkscrew uppercut, hit Narvaez, and he just threw.
Gym mate of Dennis Mccann says he's an absolute nightmare to spar, absolute nightmare.
I can imagine he just doesn't stop, he don't know where he's coming from. Some good shots. Yeah, it's something, he's on TV, he's on platform, he's live on TV, he's trying to impress, he's got a good crowd work. When to attack, when not to attack, but so far, I like what I see.
Corkscrew right hook that he leads with, it's really eye-catching.
But he throws a corkscrew right up, very hard for Narvaez to move. Big slot.
That was a fantastic shot, the left-hander. That wobbled Narvaez.
Double jump left hand, and left up around the side, he likes to throw.
Every time he lands that left hand now, Mccann, he's starting to have an impact on Narvaez.
That's the shot, that left uppercut as Narvaez come in. He throws that left uppercut coming in.
Got a couple of younger brothers as well ringside tonight. Jimmy is 14 and Richard, who's an 8-year-old. There's footage of him, Enzo, I don't know if you've seen it, but he raves about him, Dennis. This is the next big thing already.
I've seen it. I look at the two of them ringside. They both come in and out their brother.
Yeah, some boxing family. Apparently they can't even get sparring for him. He's 8 years old.
The pace has slowed down a little bit. He's gone on his jab a little bit more. He's settled down into things. He's got the want to impress out of the way. So just get back to your boxing and open him up methodically.
The pace has dropped, and maybe that'll give us an opportunity to see some of the quality of Mccann. He might have put in a meaty body shot on the belt line himself there, Mccann. Two big men who can punch, of course, coming up later on. This little man, he's got fists of fury himself, Dennis Mccann, with 4 stoppages in 5 wins. And I suppose the thing for any young prospect and pro, when you're getting the reviews and you're getting the rave, is not to, I suppose, believe in your own hype and get too carried away. It's very, very early days with a guy who only turned 19 last month.
Yeah, it is, and he's got a good team behind him. Alan Smith's been on the game. He's had some good fighters from Jim, so he's going to keep his feet on the floor and keep him grounded, so to speak. And he's boxing well. I like the way he got that low stance. I like the movement. Good left up to the body. Then the refs called it a bit low, so it must have looked like a good shot.
Yeah, that was another one, possibly on the belt line. One at the previous round and 2 early on at the start of this one. But that almost uppercut of a body shot is a wicked-looking piece of ammunition for Mccann.
Yeah, he comes up the centre. He comes up the centre to the solar plexus. It was a wicked shot to take. Good shot there by Narvaez.
Yeah, and he caught him with a right hand at the end of the previous round. Just little not so gentle reminders to Mccann to pay attention to defence as well as his offence.
Yeah, there's been some good boxing by Mccann. He's settled down a little bit. He's popping them jabs out. He's constantly looking for what Narvaez is going to do. I think Narvaez wants to attack himself, but I think he just can't assess the movement of Mccann. Even though he's coming from caught him again coming in. Every time Mccann comes in, he seems to be getting caught a little bit now.
Midway through this one, then scheduled for 6. He's actually getting married in the next couple of weeks, would you believe, at the age of 19. And Mccann, for the very first time, his fiancée Kathleen's actually ringside tonight. First time she's seen him box live. She'll be hoping that one of those odd right hands from Narvaez get through, don't spoil the photos in a few weeks' time.
He's 19, he's getting married in a few weeks' time. He's madder for getting married at 19 than he is for fighting taking punches to the head for a living.
They're actually delaying the honeymoon. I think he'll probably book his ticket on that 11th of April, O2 Bill with Dubois and Joyce. What a cracker that promises to be. McCann's probably going to be part of that, maybe Anthony Yard as well. I think I read that the European titles have been added and put on the line for Dubois and Joyce, as if there wasn't already enough on the line.
Yeah, this is the type of fight who don't need the belts, but the added excitement, I think it's all the belts. So you've got a British combat and a European, and it's going to be a fantastic fight.
And Mccann will go on honeymoon after that big night, but here he is on the telly. Still to come. Hard-hitting Scot Willie Hutchinson, Scotland's best ever amateur boxer, in action up next. And then top of the bill still to come, Brad Foster against Lucien Reid in a rematch for the British and Commonwealth Super Bantamweight titles. A draw it was last time they met back in September. They're going to do it all again coming up soon.
Just slow down a little bit there, Alex. McCann's having a little look, a bit more. He's been told in the corner to be a bit more calculated. He's still got that movement. He's still got that wide stance, the jerky style of the lateral movement, the upper body movement, and he's just pouring out. He's looking for reactions. He's just settled down, so it's going to be looking to be a bit more calculated. But I like to see him just pop that jab out a little bit more, not just touch him, just actually pop it out, maybe to the chest, maybe to the chin. Just pop it out, just disguise things.
Jazza Dickens stopped Narvaez in round one, and Lee McGregor, who's the current British and Commonwealth champion, in round two. But those are guys further along in the development of their careers.
He's a kid, don't need too much of that. He's 19 years of age. He can hit a little bit. He hasn't got his man strength yet. He's going to grow into it. If he's going to be a puncher, we don't know, but he's going to grow into it. He looks like he's punching a little bit now. He's the kind of McGregor, Jazza Dickens, who's finally showing his potential at the moment. They're the good fighters.
Whenever he clocks Narvaez, you see the impact visibly and the effect that it's having. But here we are, a minute to go in the fourth. Let's not forget Mccann only just turned 19. He's only been 4 rounds once before Enzo, and before he came in tonight, he'd had less than half an hour of professional time inside the ring.
He's still young, he's young fighter, he's opening up a little bit more. We've got to be careful on the ways. He still looks a bit dangerous, he still looks like he wants to fight. Narvaez,
credit to him, is fighting back. He's got the bit between his teeth and showing resilience tonight.
Bit of showmanship from McCann, the alley shuffle, good left hand as well. Let's be honest, McCann's been in total control all night. He's worked the body well, he's shown them hooks well, he's contained the distance well. He has fallen in a few times, he has been caught a few times, but like I said, he's 19, he's learning. We just want him to learn before he goes to that big step up.
You can just imagine him as a kid, couldn't you? He wouldn't sit still.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't in the classroom very long anyway. He left school at 11 to go work with his dad on building sites, and that was so he could focus on new ground for Dennis McCann. He's into round 5 for the first time in his career. He's had 2 first-round stoppages, 2 second-round stoppages. Went the distance with Leon Larios, the merry band of Nicaraguans based in Spain, and often plying the trade over on these shores as the opponents. He's the guy who, for now, is a potential quiz question, unless Pablo Narvaez can see out the final couple of rounds.
Yeah, I think from the second round onwards, McCann's just settled down a little bit. He's listened to the corner. He's become a little bit more calculated. He's moving well. He's taking his shots well. I just like to see him using that jab a little bit more. The jab is the key to the door, and he's been knocking people out and he's building on that path. But someone like Narvaez, where he has to learn how to hold that, will do him the world again.
Oh, that was a good straight shot, wasn't it? Again, that lead left hand to the body.
For McCann, he's not going to finish someone like Narvaez with one shot. He's going to have to work. See him get that second shot on him.
Yeah, he's really loading up on those left hands, and I think he's landed about 5 head and body, one after the other, McCann.
He has, and the good thing now is he's keeping the distance while he does it.
Back comes Narvaez, though. Tough little fella, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a tough little fella. We expected he's got nowhere near as good. We got a little Marco Antonio Guerrero look in his face as well.
One of the great Mexicans.
One of the best.
One of the greats. Speaking of one of the greats as well, he's been likened to Naseem Hamed. Actually, for one of his fights last year, Naz FaceTimed him before the fight. What a thrill that must have been.
Fantastic. Naz was your idol, and have him to FaceTime you and give you a little pep talk. Fantastic for the lad.
And he's had the big up as well. Tyson Fury was interviewed last year, giving him plenty of praise, and he's one of the best little prospects around on these shores. And the big man going to do the business.
Good shots
later on tonight. You think Fury can do it, Anton?
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna put my mortgage on it. I'm not gonna put my life savings on it. But I think he's coming heavy. I think he's gonna try and make Wilder fall short. I think he's gonna try and smother Wilder, hang on him, leaving him, use that extra weight, and then maybe try and go finish him round 9 or 10. On the other side of things, as we all know, Deontay Wilder needs 1 second, a split second, and the fight is over. So 36 minutes, Tyson Fury is going to be switched on.
We've just about gone through 18 here. Dennis Mccann, he's landed the left hand regularly, eye-catchingly throughout this run. It might actually be his best. Just caught a little glimpse of the younger brothers there ringside. His fiancée as well. Pretty sure they've been entertained and they'll have enjoyed what they've seen so far. We've come to expect the early finishes from Mccann, but as he progresses through the ranks, Enzo, that's going to be more difficult to come by.
The first couple of fights he showed he can pop a bit, but as the fights get better and higher and harder, you see what sort of punch power he actually does have. This is Alan Smith in the corner. He basically said Narvaez is going to come at you, he's going to throw shots. Don't stand, you've been standing too close. Move, counter, keep those hands nice and tight. Don't go rushing things. Perfect advice from Alan Smith. Good shot there, but again, turn that straight left hand straight into the hook. Lovely shot.
Dad Jimmy and Mum Mary, you could just imagine that he'd have been a handful as a youngster, Mccann.
You can imagine mother shouting at him on the dinner table, can't you?
My goodness me. But boxing, what a way to focus your energies, and he's good at it too.
You see that, you got that spring, he's got good left hand, dip the shoulder, coming back on the side.
And Enzo, I said first time over 6 rounds, he just looks the type of guy who naturally probably won't have difficulty with these longer distance fights.
Yeah, he looks controlled, he's not been, don't get me wrong, he hasn't been made to work hard. He's done everything, dictated everything himself, but he's got that spring in his step, he's got them moves, he looks like he's got plenty of energy, he trains hard, and some of these boys just got that natural fitness as well, so to go through with the training is unbelievable. I had to work at it, some of them just got it. Yeah, he's got to be careful sometimes. He sometimes leans over his front foot, and when he leans over his front foot against a higher class opponent, they'll spot that, they'll see the uppercut coming over. They'll never lean over his front knee.
At the moment, at this level, he's got the speed to overcome that, as you can see him trying to lead with that corkscrew right hand once again.
Good shot. You can see the way he's dropping his hands, he's leaning over, he's looking for that left hook on the side.
He followed it up with another one, and the second was a better shot. He didn't quite catch him on the end of the punch, Mccann.
Good jab. He needs to be throwing more jab. For me, he needs to be throwing more jab. He's learning to go open someone up just a little bit more by using that jab.
Final seconds then. Started off by saying don't go for a break. I thought with just the threat that Mccann might get it over early, but I think you have to really credit Narvaez. He was toughed it out. There's never quite been a sustained period of pressure and attack from Mccann to unravel Narvaez.
We talk about McGregor and Dickens and Stockton.
The menace, Mccann.